It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and we'll play host to a battle between conferences. It's the Bills and the Rams on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's the Thursday opener for the new NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the Los Angeles Rams.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Charles, great to be here now in our 7th year together in the booth. Hard to believe. And we have an excellent kickoff to the 2022 NFL season between the Buffalo Bills and the defending champion Los Angeles Rams.
And let me echo your words. It is an excellent kickoff to the 2022 season because it's a special night. It's opening night. We play it on a Thursday. But how about this? The first time either one of these teams has played in this NFL opener since it was moved to Thursdays in 2002. And we know why the Rams are here. They won the Super Bowl last year. Buffalo, they're here because they're exciting. They are the favorite in the AFC. And remember, with the overtime rules of last year, they might have been the team to get there if the overtime rules were existing then. So let's look forward to a great opener here. I'm excited. I know you are. Let's do this.
With fall around the corner, football is back, America, and we're underway on EA Sports.
From the end zone, here comes Brandon Powell. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. And here comes Matthew Stafford leading the Rams offense out there. And just as he did last season when he captured his first and the Rams' second Super Bowl title.
Matthew Stafford's first season in Los Angeles could not have gone better as he proved to be the missing piece that brought the Rams a Lombardi trophy. It was a very well-deserved moment for the 13th-year pro who was 12th all-time in yards and touchdowns, but had never experienced a postseason victory before that season. Now, you just call him a Super Bowl champion, and boy did he embrace the Rams offense from the start with almost 5,000 yards and 41 touchdowns in 2021.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg.
That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Now Stafford. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
What a matchup here for our first game of 2022. The 103rd season in NFL history, and this is the first of 285 games on the schedule this year. Now, both of these teams certainly hope to be playing in that 285th game. That would be Super Bowl 57 in Arizona. The Rams were able to raise the Super Bowl 56 banner before the game. Of course, they beat Cincinnati on this very field back in February to win that Lombardi trophy.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stafford looks to throw again. Now the hook up here to Allen Robinson.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the... Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, L.A.
Cam Akers, 48 yards. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive spanned 5 plays.
And it was Cam Akers who capped it off with a touchdown.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
And we see the Bills offense take the field here at quarterback Josh Allen.
gave Allen the most guaranteed money in league history before the start of last season, and boy, did he justify it by playing at an elite level. Once again, taking the Bills to 11 wins and another division title. Along the way, he threw for over 4,400 yards again and ran for 760 with 42 total touchdowns for a top-5 offense. They were knocked down in overtime thriller against Kansas City in the playoffs, and they will be one of the favorites to win the AFC this season.
On play action, Allen. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
And the Rams will take over here at their own 12-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
62 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Von Miller in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Stafford. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Stafford now to throw.
They'll find a man over the middle, Tutu Atwell.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 32-yard line. Off of play action, here's Stafford.
That one complete to Skoranek.
Touchdown, Rams!
Ben Skoranek.
32 yards!
And the Rams lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen on the move to his left. And his throw here's incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Allen going to throw. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be a third and about 13.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going deep for Diggs. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 82 yards.
And the Bills have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller now with his 2nd sack here on opening night. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Stafford.
He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd and long, it's Stafford. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. 4th down, so on is the punter, Riley Dixon.
Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
And take it right on the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. On play action, Allen.
Open man, complete downfield to Davis.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
A first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
Now left side on the swing pass.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And Diggs has it.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. So 3rd down, and defensively the Rams have added 2 extra DBs. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Allen off the play fake.
And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
10 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
And this returnable for Hines.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Josh Allen leads the offense out for their next possession. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watched the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, ball never hits the ground there either.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen setting up the screen for Cook. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Looking deep for Adams. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And that's complete to Adams. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Throwing now is Allen. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The kick by Bass is good, and the Bills have taken the lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. A final shot before the break. Stafford. Now he's going to go up top over the middle. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, Allen.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there. Certainly worth noting he's now 1 catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Allen now looks to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Allen gonna go on 4th down. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs.
On 1st down, they'll start out with Akers.
Oh, what a juke into space.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 85 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Play action. Stafford. and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action is supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. They'll fake it. Now Stafford steps away. He finds Robinson. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
They'll run for it with Akers. A pause here for an injured player, and this would be an important one. Von Miller in some discomfort on the field right now. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
2nd down and 3. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Rolling to his left.
That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 yards there for number 15.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now Stafford. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown! Tyler Higbee. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Rams have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. McKenzie will not return this, and it'll be brought out to the 25. The football back to the Bills and Stephon Diggs.
Good day for him so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's hit pay dirt once, over 100 yards, but hey, it's the 3rd quarter. He's thinking, I want more, right?
He wants more, and it just increases the confidence of his team because every play he makes, that means his quarterback is really feeling good about throwing the football. Probably feels like he can't throw an incomplete pass when he throws it to him right now.
Yeah, he's looked really, really sharp. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Up the middle, it's Cook.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Over the middle, complete. That's Davis. And quickly, they get to the line. From the 39, Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, 1st down.
Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see Week 1 is your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They run it again with Cook. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night match. Back now here on EA Sports. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Bills answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge 3rd down conversion. Stafford on 1st down. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Stafford going to give this to Akers. He will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you always hate to see injuries, especially tough here in week 1. Just hoping this is nothing serious. We'll take a quick timeout. Two 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Going right back to Akers. They find some open field here. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 120 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. To the right side and complete to Atwell. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford. This is caught by Robinson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
After 4 years each in Jacksonville and Chicago, Allen Robinson made a big jump by joining the reigning champs. Hoping to shake off career lows from last season, get back to being a catch machine. Here's a catch for him there and a 1st down pickup.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Stafford.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Gay's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll go down at the 28. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half.
Here's Cook again. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think we just saw an example of a game situation that I know is discussed, practiced to the nth degree, go right out the window, and a chance to win the game as well.
Yeah, protect the football. On the other side, you're taught to get in there and rake it out. They did just that.
I mean, they go over this starting in OTAs and mini camps. You go through these situations, and that's the way a lot of teams like to end practice. Finish it off with this type of a drive, kick the game-winning field goal. Everyone feels good and heads to the locker room. In this case, though, they're not going to feel so great about it.
Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
They can still get into field goal range, partner. They got to work quickly, though.
I agree with you totally. Find a way to get the ball downfield and out of bounds. In a perfect world, they know what hash they want to get to for their kicker, and they already know the distance.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Now Allen.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And this one is right through. And the Bills are going to get out of here winners.
Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season.